Hello there everyone, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Looking forward to 2021, hope everybody else is as well. I just thought what we'd do here is maybe catch a little bit of Virtua Fighter 4, which is a really great PlayStation 2 fighting game. Love the Virtua Fighter series. I think I have all of them except 3TB, as I don't own a Dreamcast. Yeah, awesome games. I just thought shoot through some gameplay. Thanks everybody for supporting the channel through 2020, and hopefully have some more content up for you during 2021. As always, I'm Voorhees Retro 81, and we will fire this up and do some virtual fighting. Now, if you're new to this series, a good comparison is probably Dead or Alive without the trappings that Dead or Alive has, which anybody who knows anything about Dead or Alive will have a complete idea of what I'm talking about. But yeah,
let's begin.
Without the bizarre cat costumes and whatever, and with a much more complicated fighting engine, although the controls are pretty much exactly the same. Obviously Virtua Fighter came out first, so Virtua Fighter is definitely the innovator there. I like both games just as much. Dead or Alive is an excellent fighter, doesn't get enough recognition on account of it being, just on account of people don't play it because it's got so silly with all the dark costumes and the microtransactions lately, but it's still a proper solid fighting game. But we're here to talk about Virtua Fighter here, not Dead or Alive, as good as they both are. Yeah, I've loved this game since I used to play the original in a bowling alley that we'd go to every time we went to see my nan. I just got so many fond memories of chilling in that bowling alley with my family, playing the games with my brother. They had Virtua Fighter, Ridge Racer. All kinds of games like that. But yeah, I mean, this is one of, if not the favourite fighting game for me on the PlayStation 2. Lovely graphics, great smooth frame rate. Looks even better if you've got a TV. I mean, everybody has a TV, can output 60 Hz these days with all these flat screens and whatever, but back in the day it was a bit more abnormal to have a 60 Hz setup, but it's so smooth and high definition in 60 Hz.
Ready, go! Ready, go!
I mean, I may cover some more of them, but I definitely think, like, when they moved across, well, when I say moved across, when they stopped developing the Dreamcast and they moved onto the Xbox and PS2, like, some of Sega's games after that, when they went pure software, some of them are fantastic. I mean, I'm a huge Sega fan anyway, but, like, obviously before the Dreamcast sadly passed on, I mean, obviously people are still making games for the Dreamcast, and long may that hopefully still happen. I don't own one, but they're lovely systems with a lot of great games on them. But yeah, when some of the games Sega made, like, I mean, they don't seem to make their own games much anymore, but when they were still making their own games, and AM2 and such like were going and such like, some of the late Sega 3D games are fantastic. My butt. Have some of that. But yeah, I hope everybody had a good holiday season. Been a bit strange for all of us, of course, but you know, I had a great one despite all the craziness, and I hope everybody else did as well.
Ready, go!
So, depending on how well the playback goes on this, you may see quite a lot of retro 3D games. Well, I'm sure there's people who go, "Oh, PS2 is not retro," but I don't really care. I love my PS2. It's like probably I'd say my PlayStation 2 is probably my favourite console. With the Sega Master System only slightly behind that. But yeah, PS2, Sega Master System, Mega Drive, that's where I'm at. Like PS1 as well, but PS2 was when I started to, like, you know, properly like have not pocket money to spend on games and such like. And so, and yeah, it's just a great system overall anyway. It's such a good variety of types of games. But yeah, I hope everybody's well. And yeah, I wish you all well for coming into 2021. Sorry, bit preoccupied with trying not to get my head kicked in here. Oh, how do you do that double knee? So I'm so used to the older ones. I'm like, oh, there's a special move I didn't know I could do there.
Ready, go!
Some of that. Oh, yeah. You don't want Vanessa to grab you. Bad things happen. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, oh.
Maybe I should pull back a little.
Well, as the lady says, I am going to pull back. I'm not going to play through the whole game. I could easily do that, just sit down and play through the whole damn thing, but I'm not going to do that. Leave you something to find out yourself when you pick the game up yourself, if you pick it up. Which you should do if you've got PlayStation 2. Proper recommend this one. It's a really good fighter. But yeah, I'll call it a day there. Thanks very much for chilling out and watching the video. Really appreciate the views and the support, and hope you guys all have a great one going into 2021. Yeah, just stay safe, look after yourselves, and try and have fun when you can. You know, it's difficult right now, but you know, yeah. Anyhow, thank you all, and I'll hopefully speak to you again soon. Peace out.